Welcome back. Our next guests have their fingers on the thriving pulse of KC. They've launched an edgy new magazine that gives us the real feel of the exciting urban experience here in Kansas City. Let's give a warm after-hours welcome to Urban Times Magazine's Christina Boveri and John Patterson. John.
Nice to see you. Hi, Christina. How are you?
Have a seat.
Good to see you guys. Have a seat.
All right. Well, tell now, you know, John, you and I spoke several months ago, and you told me about this magazine. And you teamed up with Christina here, and you know, and I was like, oh, nice little magazine. And then all of a sudden, I see it, and it's this.
It's no messing around, you guys. This is an awesome publication.
No, look.
It's awesome.
This is impressive.
Yeah.
Tell me about the labor of love that it took to get this.
It's all about passion, is what it's about, and it wasn't something that was planned. I'm actually in real estate business, and I bring people to live and work downtown, and that my passion is the urban core. So I had worked with a few different publications on trying to get them to start an urban section, and that's how I met John. Actually, John used to own the Verge magazine, which is still here in Kansas City, and used to advertise with him, and so I didn't see the content out there that really needed what we wanted to see. You know, most of the sections that were started in other publications were mainly ad driven, but there was so much to talk about. There's so much going on in Kansas City. It just needed to be more. So I said, hey, John, well, you know, you sold Verge. I said, well, what do you think? Let's just try it. Let's just do it. And we wanted to make something that has not been done before. And you know, in the industry, you usually have a news magazine or you'll have a lifestyle magazine. And we try to incorporate 50% controversial news, things that people want to know about what's going on downtown, and 50% lifestyle. And so that's kind of where we are, and we did not expect it to become so well received. I mean, in 1 week, we had 400 requests, and this is not just Kansas City. This is New York, Chicago, Washington, D.C.
That's great. That's incredible.
So we're very proud.
Well, I think there is something to be said. Like I know when I travel, and I do a fair amount of travel, people, when you know, there's a shock value when you say you're from Kansas City, and people sort of, oh God, you know, what's that like? And I have to explain, there's an amazing underground current. There's an amazing, you know, there's always really cool stuff going on. You got to dig a little more, but it's there. And what you guys have done, my experience with your publication with Urban Times, is you've done the digging, you've done the gritty work, and it's awesome. It makes me, looking through this magazine, makes me so proud, more proud than ever to be part of Kansas City. It's really awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean it. It's awesome.
We really, you know, with the $4.7 billion we have going into this city, and you know, this is a cheerleader. This is to continue that momentum, to continue that revitalization efforts. Kansas City is a beautiful, amazing city, and for some reason, we need to change the perception in this city. We need belief, because we can be like a Chicago or a Portland, and so hopefully this will keep the drive going.
And part of the purpose. And part of the purpose of the magazine is to educate people about downtown. And so that's part of the passion that goes into Urban Core, is it's not only just to educate people, but to get people to come downtown and see that it really is a community.
Absolutely.
And one more thing to add to that is that we really try to incorporate the grassroots of our community. The small people that have been down there for 50 years, or you know, like your Michaels or your Los Tulos on Broadway, or your Manny's, and support those grassroots efforts that have rode the storm through the years when there was no one. And
Sure.
So we try to incorporate that.
That's great. That's great.
And we're not a huge corporation. We're a very grassroots organization, and
Well,
we're
an impressive one nonetheless. We really appreciate your being here. We appreciate your hard work. Keep up the good work. We love what you're doing for Kansas City.
Why don't we tell the folks out there how they can get a hold of this mag?
Well, right now it's free.
Let's do that right away.
So there's boxes. You'll see the boxes on the street right next to the other boxes from the river basically to Brookside. We do have some locations in the Northland and in Prairie Village, or you can go online at www.urbantimeskc.com and subscribe.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
John Patterson, Christina Boveri, Urban Time, go get it. Hey, Holly, what's coming up?
Here's what's coming up, Darren. Satisfy your sweet tooth with yummy chocolates from Christopher Elbow. Musical guest Casey Todd is here. And next, it's sexy destination bridal fashion from Laura's Couture collection when After Hours returns.